Ladies, if you keep saying that you attract weak men or you're dealing with weak men, you guys need to go out and get the quote unquote stronger ones that you say are out there. And if they are out there, why aren't they knocking down your door to get you? And if they were, you'd have no problem out here. But for some of you guys seem to be attracting these weak men, and they won't. The only ones that are willing to put up with the kind of princess attitude are the ones that you really don't like. The strong men's, it just repels them. I'm not gonna lie. The guy that's on the square, it's gonna repel them. They're just not gonna put up with it. They're gonna sense it. The BS meter is gonna be so high, they're just gonna leave. They won't even enter the conversation after 5 minutes. They might just be out and already made a decision. And your second point is princess treatment. You guys really don't want the princess treatment. I think there's a healthier way to think about this. You need to, when you lead with this kind of stuff, it's so repelling for the good men. And plus, you don't really want it because you're not attracted to it. Because the minute he puts you on a pedestal, the minute you lose interest and you lose attraction for him because his focus is not on the thing you got attracted to him in the first place, which was his purpose and how on point he was. Now his point is you, and now you've lost interest. Isn't that funny how that works? It shouldn't really work like that, but it does. Ladies, you guys go to the extremes here. Stop focusing on, oh, the weak and the strong. Find you a good man and call it an evening. Or else you will be in this game for life. You want to be in this game for life? Ladies, come on. Get real. Get real. You guys repel good men with this attitude. I'm just letting you know.
Got a feeling I'm about to have another viral moment. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I came across a clip that was recorded by some brothers on TikTok, and it's from the Fugazi podcast. I believe the brother who's the host on that, his name is David Cooley. If correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but shout out to that brother. I'll leave his tag in the description. But man, when I tell you, this is the perfect example of what I try to tell guys on my channel when I tell you these women really don't want leaders. These women really don't want masculine men. And I hope by the end of this clip, everybody understands what I mean, because this is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Wake up, Jacob. I just want to let you guys check this video out from the Fugazi podcast, and we'll talk about it at the end.
Question for y'all, both y'all ladies. When a man is at home eating cereal all day, playing video games, he has no ambitions to really do anything in the world or in his life, and he's just living at home in his mom's basement. And then there's another guy, and that guy is out there working, getting the bag, and he has discipline. He's not sitting at home in his mom's basement. He has a lot of ambitions, and he's meeting goals. Which guy has higher value in a dating market? Would you say which guy would have a better, a higher probability of getting a girl? The first guy that's in his mom's basement with no ambition, not doing anything, or the second guy that's assertive, dominant, out there trying to make the best of his life? Which guy would have more options in a dating market? First guy or the second guy?
We're rooting for the first guy here. We're rooting for the first guy.
I know you will root for the first guy. Everyone, like people root for the Cowboys. I get it. I get it. Like people root for the Cowboys. Like Cowboys, they always losing, right? But you root for the underdogs. That's not the question. I know we're gonna root for the under. I'm an underdog rooter. I'm not talking about that.
Not so that my question is this: an underdog.
I gotta listen, because I need y'all to answer the questions concisely.
Better, more
got you, Gabby. Listen, right? The question is this. That isn't the question. I know you want to root for the underdog, and actually, I will root for the underdog too, because I want him to do better. But here's the question. Here's the question, right? The question is this. I'm gonna say it again. Guy A He's broke, a bum, living in his mom's basement with no ambitions, eating cereal, playing video games, masturbating. Guy B, he is not living in his mom's basement. He has his own place. He's assertive, dominant, and he's out there going to make the best living for himself so he can provide whoever in the future, the woman in his future, a good future and a good life. Now, I'm saying that which guy is the best mating choice? Guy A with nothing or guy B that has things and has more ambitions to even go beyond that? Which guy is the best mating choice?
A.
Stop the cap.
Okay, that's a lie. What about you?
Are you gonna tell me that I'm Delulu and don't know how to pick men if I say the one with a good job?
Yeah, so right now, chat, they are this is what you call like they literally being kids right now.
You see, this is absolutely sad. First and foremost, he has a very clear and concise question, and they dodged the question. Both of them just completely dodged the question. It's almost flabbergasting if we didn't know female nature. You see,
This
right
is
here.
exactly what the hell that I'm talking about. Women want to wonder why men don't seem to be men anymore, why they seem to be feminine, why they come off weak. This is why right here. This is the perfect example. You mean to tell me if those are your two options, you're going to go with the guy that's sitting at home all the time just playing video games and ain't doing nothing with his life over the man that can actually be more better for you long term? There's a few reasons why these women responded that way. Because for one, those two, you can tell how young they are. So, and they're clearly brainwashed due to feminism. And I think those women understand that they would have to compete for that man that has something going for himself versus a man that's just sitting in the house doing absolutely nothing. They feel like they can be pedestalized. They feel like they can talk down on him. And that's going to make them feel empowered that they're better than the man that they're with. Therefore, they feel like they can manipulate and control him. This is why y'all end up with weak men, because the reality is y'all actually want weak men. There, I said it. And I don't give a fuck with any woman that come in my comments disagreeing me with that. I really don't. Because that clip was a prime example. Very clear and precise example. Because why in the hell would you choose option A over option B unless it's because you want to feel some kind of superiority in a relationship, or may you want to feel more equal in a relationship, or you just want to be able to manipulate the man that you're with? Because you're not going to be able to do any of that shit with a man that's on his purpose and got something going for himself. You're going to have to fall in line with how he's doing things. And y'all don't want to do that. Y'all call that toxic masculinity. Y'all call it controlling and whatever ad hominems that in these buzzword terms that y'all want to come up with to try to manipulate men to move the way y'all want them to move. And the funny part about it is that when y'all do come across these kind of men, y'all end up treating them like trash, or y'all end up cheating on them because y'all are repelled by that feminine energy. I literally just went over this with the lady that was talking about men that pander towards women. This is why they like men like Derek Jackson and Steve Harvey of the world. That's why they like those men. But you see how when the curtain is revealed of who they truly are, then all of a sudden they want to get quiet, because men like myself and other men that are a little bit more on the masculine side of things, RP side of things, y'all feel away. Because y'all know y'all can't manipulate us and move us like these other men do. And that's why y'all call it toxic masculinity. Because what y'all are trying to do is level set and try to make men be feminine when it's convenient for y'all, but at the same time be masculine when it's convenient for y'all. I apologize for the long rant, but I really had to hone in on this because this shit pisses me off so fucking much, because women don't want to admit this, but their actions say otherwise. This is why we tell men to hold the line and tell y'all to pay attention to what she does and not what she say. Let's keep it moving.
This is why.
What's wrong with women in this generation? And talk your shit and tread lightly when you do it.
I don't tread. I tread how the fuck I want to.
Well, go ahead and keep treading. I'm waiting.
Yeah, that's what the fuck is wrong. What's wrong is these ass niggas allow them to be out of line and flagrant. So it's really these ass niggas' fault. Ain't nothing wrong with a bitch when you checking on my fucking ass how she deserve to be checked and how she need to be checked. Because a bitch ain't gonna do nothing but stand up motherfucking place when she fucking with me.
Okay. What's wrong?
I agree with OG 1000% on that. This is why we repeatedly keep telling men to hold the line and stay on your square, because when a woman sees that you ain't going for that and you gonna check her, she's gonna shame you and use manipulation to try to get you off of that. And typically when that happens, this is what you end up seeing, what I'm about to show you in this next clip. Check this out.
Listen, when a woman doesn't want to change or grow up or grow out of her toxic ways, she will actually leave a man of value. She'll actually leave a man that has standards and go to a man of lesser value. She will leave you for a man that she knows will accept her lifestyle no matter what she's doing. She'll leave you for a man that she knows that she can control and manipulate, a man that has no standards, and a man that's going to be all about her just because he's sprung off of her physical looks. There are some Jezebelic women out there that will destroy relationships with good men because they cannot handle the standards that man is setting, and they cannot handle a man that stands on principles. And then she'll say things like, oh, this is just who I am, and you trying to change me. You steady trying to change me. This is just who I am. But really, her saying this is just a cop-out because she's not ready to mature. She's not ready to grow up and get rid of her toxic ways. Never let a woman convince you, fellas, that you are not enough, because it's not even that. It's just the fact that she needs a weaker man that'll accept her toxicity.
I don't think I could have said that better myself. That's exactly why y'all end up with weaker men, because deep down, that's what y'all qualify for. That's what y'all settle for, because it makes y'all comfortable, because y'all would rather deal with that than deal with a man that's on his shit. And you want to know what's funny? You hear women say a lot that men are intimidated or afraid of women that got their shit together. That's a projection. It's really the other way around. It really is, because that example and what the brother said goes hand in hand. And you can't tell me otherwise. But if not, let me know what you think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's what the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.